So this is the brow we're going for, defined but soft, perfect for every day. I'm going to start with Anastasia's brow pencil in Brunette, and I'm just defining underneath. And I'm doing light strokes. This pencil is very, very pigmented, so don't get a little crazy. I just kind of define up in the front, and then I go much more intense right underneath just to kind of give myself a more pronounced arch. And then I just kind of extend it just a little bit because my brows fall a little bit short on this side. And then I'm going to do the tail. I'm just going to do the top arch part. I don't fill it in like I used to. You can if you'd like, if you have more sparse hair there, but I just kind of outline. And then I just kind of drag a little bit more in the front, kind of fill in any extra gaps I have. I have more gaps right underneath my brow. I don't know, that's just how my brow hair grows. And then I'm going to take a MAC 208 brush. It's small and a little bit stiffer and a natural hair brush. And I'm feathering in MAC's Espresso eyeshadow. You can use any kind of brow powder you like. This one is one of my personal favorites. Sometimes I use Brun, B-R-U-N, and I'm just kind of feathering this color. I kind of wiggle it in the front just because I don't have as much brow hair right there and I have a weird gap. And I'm just kind of feathering it through and pulling the color up from the line that I made just to make it a lot more blended and smoother. And then I just kind of clean up random areas with my finger. Make sure they look as even as possible and the arch matches. And for the front, I don't square them off like I used to. I'm just kind of lightly feathering in the front, just whatever leftover color I have on my brush, and just kind of wiggling it in just to give more of a softer effect in the front. And then I just check to make sure they're even on both sides. Make sure they're even with my nose, so it's even with my features. Then I just take a spoolie and just kind of blend everything together so there's no harsh lines. If I find that there's a line that's just kind of, I guess, not as smooth, I just kind of take the spoolie and wiggle it through. It just kind of blends everything together so it doesn't look like just like a really stark line just right there. I just kind of clean up random edges with my finger here and there. I do highlight underneath. You can use any kind of pencil you want. I love the Benefit highbrow pencils, but today I'm going to use the Anastasia pencil. And I just kind of feather it right underneath. This color is a little bit more flesh toned than the Benefit highbrow pencils. The Benefit ones lean a little bit more pink, and this specific Anastasia one leads a little bit more yellowish, so it's more of a softer highlight. Then I just take a flat concealer brush, synthetic if possible, and I just kind of blend that out. You can use eyeshadow to do this or concealer if you want it super, super clean. I'm going for a more natural brow every time I do this brow look with a pencil and eyeshadow method, so this is going to be how your brow looks afterwards. Basically just kind of cleaning up the edges and you're all good. So there's the finished look of my brows, very full and even as I can get them. And again, I don't square them off like I used to. I actually like the softer fade in the front now. After this, I finish and proceed to go on with the rest of my makeup. That includes foundation, eyeshadow, whatever, what have you. I forgot to mention that I set my brows with a clear brow mascara. I forgot to mention that earlier. I think the reason why I forgot to mention it is because I usually do it as my last step after I actually do the rest of my makeup. So I remembered as I was doing my makeup. Usually I just take a clear brow gel and I literally just run it through. Something like that. Just super, super simple. I just wanted to include that step because for me, setting my brows is a really, really big deal. If I'm using MAC's Dip Down or the Aqua Brow from Makeup Forever, I normally do not have to do that because they kind of set on their own and they're actually very waterproof. So on a normal basis, if I'm using those two products, I don't do it. But if I'm doing something like eyeshadow related, I definitely do it. So I usually use either the clear brow gel from Anastasia, one of my personal favorites because it's one of the only clear gels that do not itch my brows. There used to be a clear mascara that I used from both CoverGirl and one from Maybelline, and they just itch the hell out of my brows. So this one doesn't, and I like that. If I want a little bit more color, I usually grab Gimme Brow from Benefit. I love this stuff. Very, very nice. I will do a review on this because some people were asking me if I liked it. I also do use MAC's Girl Boy Brow Set. And then I have the other one that's a darker one. I don't like it as much. I still like the Girl Boy. I don't know why. I think it just kind of softens my brows a little bit when I'm using something heavier. So those are the 3 different kind of brow setter gel type things that I use. Personally, I feel like it just adds that nice little finished touch, and it just makes them look just a touch more smoother. So yeah, that's all I wanted to mention because I just remembered as I was doing my makeup. We'll continue with the brow series, of course, but this is the first of many, so I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. I'm a little rusty, please excuse me, but I will talk to you guys later. Bye!